Greetings. Good morning. Happy Friday. I'm the Moon Mama. How are you all doing today? Today is the day governed by Venus, which is one of my favorite days. Let me say that honoring the planets is a way of securing ourselves, whether we know it or not. Because the universe, everything is within everything, right? So, when we talk about astrology or talk about the planets, there might be some concept in your mind that has you believing that it's something outside of you. But because everything is made of everything and everything is one thing, when you honor the planets, you really are just honoring yourself. That's all that's happening. And so, when you understand the archetypal energies that are present with the planets, then you can really honor them. So, Venus is the energy of restoration, of beauty, of relationships. It governs how we care for ourselves, how we experience pleasure, right? How we restore ourselves. All this self-love movement, all that's Venus. That's a Venus energy. That is this opportunity to anchor into the truth of the universe, which is the universe is made of love. It is love, and we are all love. Like the sacred scriptures often say, God is love. And so our opportunity to embody this awareness based upon our natural and cosmic ways of being, as opposed to based upon what we have, who's in our life, how we look, or even how we feel, because our feelings aren't always accurate. We shouldn't always believe it, or even our thoughts. We shouldn't often believe our thoughts, because sometimes I know I think the craziest shit. But honoring the planets, it's almost like, when I think about the ancients and what they used to do, and we hear all sorts of horrible stuff about them making human sacrifices and all that sort of stuff. But the reality is that the humans that they sacrificed wanted to be sacrificed. Usually, the European mindset doesn't tell the story in that way because it's so barbaric. But yeah, people wanted, because they understood that this body was temporal and that they were going to drop it and then they would come back as somebody else, because that's just what happens. We're in this system, and there's no other place to go unless you really evolve, and then you evolve out and you go into another space. You go back to being a star child. That's just my belief. Maybe it's not accurate. Who's to say? Find out for yourself what's accurate for you, right? So, Venus is currently at the 15th degree of Aries. Venus in Aries is this passion. It's fire. But it's it's the active force of self-love. It is. Venus in Aries says, I love myself, I'm loyal to myself, I put myself first, I matter above all else. It says that, you are focused on what you're doing, your attention is towards you and not towards another. And that really is just an internal thing. This is an energy that I've been working with really all my life, because I have the North Node in Aries. And I'm going to do a class soon on the nodes, because the nodes are the key, or one of the profound keys to our lives, to our success and fulfillment. But Aries is this fire energy, and it's an infantile energy. It's reactive. And that's why I was saying, if you come and take the 13 Moons Initiation course this month, that it will help you learn how to harness that very hot, fiery, infantile energy so that you can use it and direct it as you choose to. But Venus in Aries is this opportunity to really deeply fall in love with yourself. It's just a gift to love who you are, to understand that who you are is necessary, that you are made in the image and likeness of God, and that what you're up to is of profound value. And speaking of that, today is donation day. So if you like to donate to me, whether, like I've said before, you can go look at any Friday video. Donations are a way that we create a reciprocity circle, right? So it's like I give and you give, and then the benefit becomes yours, right? So in the world, I realize if I don't pay for something, if I don't give my energy to something, I don't really value it. Sometimes I pay for stuff and I still don't value it, but that's just a value issue that I have going on. But yeah, so if you like to donate today, you can donate any amount. You can donate $1, you can donate $1,000, you can donate $10, you can donate $20,000. I don't care. You can donate $2. I don't care. I appreciate it. Whatever it is, I appreciate if you say thank you. I appreciate if you share with me the ways that the work that I do benefits you. I appreciate it. So if you want to do that, you can do that at $ at Cash App, $ Monique Ruffin, and then Venmo, you can do it at Monique Ruffin at Venmo. And like I said, thank you, because it creates a cycle, a circular energy that allows you to flourish. So with that, Venus at the 15th degree. The 15th degree means resistance, that when we are in our experience of loving ourselves, of caring for ourselves, of bringing our energy to ourselves, what resistance will you meet? The resistance you will meet will cause you to secure yourself even further, will cause you to have to make a choice. Like, am I really about what I say I'm about? I know right now I am personally on a sex fast from the Libra full moon to the Aries new moon, because I have my nodes here. So I really want to bring all my energy to myself and not share it with anybody for a season, just for a brief season. And I was with my lover last night, and I was telling him, I was like, no, no sex. And he's like, oh, really? And the resistance, right? And so I could feel him resisting the intention that I set. And it was not heavy resistance, but I still had to stand for myself, right? So in this energy of Aries, it's about standing for yourself, about being a force for yourself, being, setting boundaries, really recognizing that you have everything you need within you. You were born with everything you need within you. So when you meet the resistance, all you have to do is make a decision to stand for yourself. The moon today is at the 21st degree of Sagittarius, and the moon at the 21st degree of Sagittarius is harmony. Sagittarius is about adventure and faith and expansion. So where can you expand in your capacity to really love yourself, to have faith in who you are, to challenge yourself to be more than you have ever been, to challenge yourself to stand up, to be the person that you know that you're born to be. That's what Sagittarius, it's like, have courage, have faith, take the leap, push yourself, do the thing, do the darn thing. And know that in that you will be supported. If you step out, one of the things I tell myself all the time now, I'm living in the unknown, and I step out, and when I step out, the ground will meet me, and it does. Every single time it does. So I encourage you today to literally, when you meet resistance, and it might show up as anger or rage or disappointment or fear, all of that, just know, like, okay, whatever this is, I'm going to stand for myself. I'm going to love myself. I'm committed to myself. And in doing so, the universe will show up in support of you. So with that, thank you all for your donations. Thank you for your love and support. Just thank you for doing the work, because what we do for ourselves, we also do for others, and it changes the world. Peace and blessings, you all. I'm the Moon Mama. Bye-bye.